For anybody watching back, I lost power in my house about an hour ago for like no reason, it seems. The weather is totally fine. But nonetheless, I am going to be on here on my phone doing a lo-fi stream for just a little while. Um, Typically I do like, the normal proportion videos, like not vertical, but horizontal on my computer. So we'll see if anybody even shows up. Hopefully, hopefully this will get pushed out to some folks. But I'll probably only be on for a little while because this is the best I can do with no Wi-Fi, no lighting. I have a window not open but shining on me right now. So yeah, we'll see what we can do lo-fi. But I just wanted to show up because I feel bad I haven't been doing the streams recently. Let's see. Oh no. There we go. If somebody's in here, go ahead and send a chat if you don't mind, just so I can make sure that I can see you guys. Hello to the people in here. I wanted to hop on even though I'm doing this on mobile data right now. I don't have Wi-Fi and I don't have any power. We'll see if nobody comes in the next few minutes. I might call it because I don't know. I feel like this is not going to be very good quality anyway. I don't see anybody yet. Let's see. Hello, Gareth. How are you? Really hope that some other people find this. This is not my normal setup. Say hello, please, if you're in here, everyone. I guess you guys get to hear basically my normal voice. Hi, Spencer. How are you? So I don't have power right now. The weather is totally nice. There's no wind or anything. I don't know what happened. Maybe they're doing construction and I don't know. But yeah, I'm using the data on my phone right now and I can't hook up my normal microphone. So this is like a lo-fi stream. I'm actually in the same room as I normally am. It's funny. Like I have my little box light behind me and then my ring light in front of me, but I just can't turn them on right now. I still wanted to show up though, but I probably won't be on for very long because I'm not supposed to get power back until like 2 a.m. tonight. You think it's good? Yeah, I lost power like just over an hour ago. I'm not sure how long I'll have like good natural lighting anyway. Not that this is great, but it's something. Oh, Spencer, I'm sorry. Tried to show up for you guys, even I know this is not ideal, but I'm glad to see you. Let me know if you guys have any requests, given that this is lo-fi. I'm sorry you've been having a hard time. I understand that for sure. Thank you, Gareth. I appreciate it. I dare say it's almost fateful that you're using your normal speaking voice, as I had something I'd like to inquire about. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, this is pretty much my normal voice. I'm speaking a little bit softer than I normally would, but let's see what else I've got that might work. I send you a somewhat professional email. Could we talk about it in that manner? Sure, yeah. Have you sent me email? I guess you already know my email. You already know my ASMR email. So yeah, go ahead. I hear someone tapping outside. I know that our neighbors next door, like literally right next to me, he has a generator. So I kind of hope he doesn't turn it on because I think it would be kind of loud. Let's see. Cool, I thought of you recently for something I'm working on and would love to discuss in detail with you one-on-one. That sounds great. I guess if you guys have any Q&A questions for me, now is a good time because there's not a whole lot else I can do that's going to be done justice by this setup. I see there are 10 people in here. How are you guys? In my old house, whenever the hydro would go out, we were on a different grid than the other people across the street, so I'd see all their lights on and feel hateful towards them. Oh my gosh. I understand because after the hurricane last year, it was over 6 months ago at this point. After the hurricane, like so many other people around us got their power back, but we're just on this small little grid. So it was a long time before we got the power back. I feel you there. Hi, Jason. How's it going? Don't mind the lo-fi stream. probably won't be a super long one, but I wanted to hang out with you guys for a little while anyway. No, Spencer, you seriously, you're good. I would much rather chat with you than have nobody to talk to. Someone's hammering next door. I hope you guys can't hear that. What are your best triggers if you have flashlights? Ooh, let's see. I have this guy. Hello, LXCAZZ. Lucas? Hello, how are you? How are you doing? I'm sitting up on 2 pillows right now because normally I have my phone flipped like that and a little farther back, but because I have to do the vertical stream, I had to set myself up a little higher. Could you do a line reading trigger type game? If I type out a line of dialogue, can you read it in different moods and with various inflections? I'll try. I'll do my best, but I am no actor, let me tell you. But if you have a couple, yeah, shoot. Good, I'm glad you're doing well, Lucas. I'm pretty good. Lost power though, which just doesn't make any sense because, this past week it's been raining a lot, but today is actually a really nice day, and of course, now's the day that we lose power. Hello, Gold Music. Raven is my real name. Do you have a specific? Okay, all right. Let me see. These are so-called heroes you mentioned? Yep, we're all doomed. That's unfortunate. Something real weird happened here in Spain recently. You live in Spain? Maybe you have told me that before. That's very cool though. I've always wanted to visit. What happened there? Well, thank you, Gold Music. I appreciate it. Hello, Kagiso? Kagiso? Am I saying that right? Hello. All right, I'll give it one more try. Let me see if I can scroll up. Yep. These are so-called heroes you mentioned? Yep, we're all doomed. I'm terrible, forgive me. Good thing about ASMR, it doesn't require a whole lot of acting skill. You have no clue if you ever said, but you're Peruvian. Very cool. I've never been to Peru either. But I love hearing that people like from all around the world watch my videos. The whole country's lights run out. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Do you know why that happened? For about 6 hours. That's not too bad, but it must have been kind of scary, like apocalyptic feeling. Oh, no problem. I try to answer things as quickly as possible. Sometimes when there's a lot of people in the chat, I end up getting behind, but I don't think that people anticipate me going live in this format. Like, I think I show up in the shorts feed instead of the normal YouTube homepage. I'm not really sure though. Well, thank you, Spencer. I did my best. No, not really, but it was definitely weird, especially going to the mall. Lots of people charging their phones in an empty mall. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're welcome, Gareth. Sorry, it's not as good as normal, but this is almost like a non-ASMR stream at this point. Hi, Green Smoothie, how are you? Forgive the lo-fi setup. I don't have power at the moment, so it's the best I could do. I hope you've been well. Do I have like a prop box or something like that? So honestly, I have props scattered all over around me, and then I also have like this multi-tiered thing with different drawers, and then that's also full of props. So yes, but they're also just scattered about. I actually hopped on YouTube to check and see if you were live yet. I was looking forward to it all day. Aw. Well, I'm glad it connected. Honestly, I wasn't sure, because my connection out where I live is not the best without Wi-Fi. I'm kind of surprised that it's so smooth. Oh no, I know, and it's so weird because it's been rainy this week, but today is like a super nice day. It's hardly even breezy, no rain. And I looked it up, and apparently there are thousands of people in the area who've lost power, and we're not sure the cause of it yet. Hello, Jessica, how are you? Do I happen to know SRP ASMR? I don't think so. Maybe if I saw their face, I would recognize them. How are things at Subway? Pretty good, pretty good. Um, typically I work 4 days a week, and I go in the mornings, and it's kind of nice. Like most of the time I work alone, so I just go in and it's nice and quiet, and I bake the bread and the cookies and everything, and get the store all set up, and then I work the lunch rush, and typically my boss will come and help me out a few hours in, so it's nice. It's a really good fit for me, and it's kept me on a really good like morning schedule. Even today, today is one of my days off of work, and I got up at 10 o'clock, which is pretty good for, sleeping in on the weekend. Sorry if you hear my stomach grumble. You have almost 300 subscribers. Awesome. Congratulations. That's the start of a good community. Thank you so much for saying that. Kagiso, I hope I'm saying your name right, but I appreciate you. Have you ever had a customer react to the amount of toppings you put on their sub? It's an interesting question. I try to be like pretty generous with how much I give without it costing the store too much. Um, I've had people compliment how nice my sandwiches look, but not necessarily on the amount of toppings that are on it. Ugh, after 11 days without power from Helene, I'm sure this is a bit PTSD-ish. You're telling me? Oh my gosh. Immediately when the power goes out, I'm just like kind of back there because it is like, I don't want to say fight or flight mode because ultimately, like, we were pretty lucky. I mean, the house was intact, our vehicles were intact. Like, some people had it way worse. But yeah, that was a really tough time. So definitely reminds me of that. You should be proud of yourself. I feel like the first like handful of people are the hardest to acquire, you know? So once you have a good little, community, a good little base to your channel, it's easier to continue to grow. So you should definitely be proud of yourself. You haven't, I think he's great. He's a British optometrist and I genuinely love his content. Maybe check it out after the stream. I definitely will. What was his name again? Let me see. It's nice that I can just, touch my phone and scroll on up. Hold on, I lost it. SRP ASMR. He's an optometrist, so does he do like medical role plays? Last time I went and asked for onions and the girl put like a friggin' barrel of onions on it. I'm like, whoa, you must love onions because you didn't skimp on them. Too much is better than too little though, because you can pick them off, but you can't put more on once you get home. Unless you just have onions chopped up and ready to go. I really try to bake people. I mean, I know I'm just a Subway employee, so it's not that serious, but I try to make my, the subs that I make for people look really nice and, something that I would be happy to pay for because getting food out is really expensive nowadays. Hi, Kyle. How are you? I'm glad I made it live too. I'm probably gonna make this one a little shorter, maybe like an hour, just because the ASMR quality is not as good, and I'm gonna start losing daylight here. But I just wanted to hop on and say hi to people. Kagiso? Good, good. I'm glad I'm saying it right. Yeah, medical tests, personality tests, and sometimes he even cooks. What a guy. I love that. I love cooking ASMR. Like all of the sounds are just so prime and perfect for ASMR, but I am not a very good cook. Good, your phone works pretty good. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm using the front-facing camera right now, and that way I can see the chat in front of me. So this camera is not as good as the camera on the other side of the phone that I normally use. And I don't have the right adapter to hook my Blue Yeti directly up to my phone. So just using the phone microphone. Let's see. Glad you have that mindset about your sandwich making. Some people just toss together food like it got run over by a semi on the freeway. Well, I know how disappointing it is to pay for something that's like kind of like a treat meal. You didn't have to cook it yourself. You're paying extra for, the toppings that they have and for someone else to put it together and then you get home and it's just disappointing. I know SRP ASMR, he's great. I'm gonna have to look him up. I love watching like medical ASMR and making it. Oh, good. Oh, that makes me so happy, Spencer, that you found Kyle through my channel. I wish that more people had found that video on my channel. I feel like it didn't do as well. The YouTube algorithm is kind of elusive sometimes, though. I feel like some videos just don't get pushed out to the right audience. The video was awesome. We did a great job, we really did. It's a good length too to fall asleep to. I've actually watched that video about 3 times now. Oh, that makes me so happy. As long as there are, some people who are able to go back to it. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea, actually, the lantern. I know you're talking about later because the sun's going down, but I can just play around with the lantern a little bit. I never really do lo-fi ASMR, so I don't know what's gonna sound the best for you guys. Sorry, my voice is a little crackly too. I have some allergies going on. You've noticed that too, not getting pushed out. I know, I know. Sometimes I'll put a lot of effort into the video, or like the collab we did, we both put a lot of time and care into it. And then YouTube's just like, no. I think sometimes what it does, at least I know this to be true about shorts, and maybe it is with the long form videos too. Like YouTube, sorry, it's getting darker out there. YouTube will like seed out your video in like small chunks to different audiences, and then they'll be like, okay, it's not doing well with these people, so it must be a crappy video. And I'm like, no, you're just not, it's not being promoted to the people who are going to appreciate it, right? This is super cute, isn't it? I actually got it off of Temu. Sometimes I'll get props from there because I know they're kind of inexpensive, and but some of them are better quality than others. I do need it. It's starting to get dark out there. Ooh, spooky. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. Ah, I think eyes closed instructions/questions are really good for sleep. That's really I have tongue tied. I put out a video like that today with the eyes closed. It's pretty slow and intentionally slow so that you guys will fall asleep. Why do two of my fave ASMRs, both of whom I'm a member of, have to go live at the same time? No, I'm sorry. I'll try to go live next Saturday as well, because I know that this is also not ideal. How are you, Josh, by the way? I hope you've been well. I used to get good views on my shorts, but then something happened months ago and it stopped getting pushed out. I don't do those much anymore. Man, I'm sorry. YouTube is brutal sometimes. It really is. It's hard to anticipate how a video is going to do. And there are some things you can do, like I have this application, like an extension on my browser called TubeBuddy. I think it's like $8 a month. And it will like allow me to type in keywords and like figure out an ideal title for a video, recommends tags and stuff like that. So there are things you can do, but it's, you know, just a drop in the bucket. You never know how YouTube's gonna react to your video. My gosh, it's getting dark out there. I really want to make my Shrek action figure hold that lantern. Isn't it just the cutest thing? Look how tiny it is. It's kind of perfect because it's getting really dark outside. I think the cat just ran into something out there. Things have been pretty intense lately, both in a good and bad way. Lots of stuff happening. Well, I'm glad that it's been intense in a good way, at least, somewhat. life tends to be like that. Like it'll be kind of slowing for a while and suddenly everything happens all at once, and it can be positive but also very, very draining. Why do you think you're not known enough yet? Because your quality is top notch. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I mean, honestly, most of the ASM artists and the YouTubers that are popular and that you guys know and love, they had to go through the same process. You know, I mean, you just you can't go viral overnight. It takes a lot of time and dedication most of the time, unless you're really lucky. But I appreciate you saying that, I really do. And I'm honestly I'm very happy with the community that I have on here and the amount of time and energy it's taken. It's allowed me to like have some time to evolve and to hone my craft a little bit. You should tell a ghost story. Oh my gosh. I don't know any ghost stories. I would look one up on my phone, but I don't think I can open another tab while I'm doing this. It's a good idea though, but I don't have any on hand. Hi Jonas, how are you? I love TubeBuddy. It's very helpful with tags. Then I noticed YouTube also has where you can look up top searches. I'm sorry, I don't have my reading glasses on. I think might have been a few months ago trying that out too. I didn't realize that YouTube has a built-in feature. I'm gonna have to look into that. One thing you can try, Kyle, and take my advice with a grain of salt, but you know, I put a lot of tags on my long form videos. But for my shorts, what I'll do is, you know, put the title, and then within the title, you put hashtag ASMR and hashtag shorts or hashtag ASMR shorts, but just two tags, two relevant tags at the end of the title. And then I'll put like maybe 5 tags in the little tag box, you know, below that's dedicated for tags, but I don't fill it up like, you know, on my long form videos, I'll fill up like almost the whole box with tags. And I think that Shorts does not want that. But I don't know. I mean, who knows, man? It's just, you know, something you could try if you want to. Let's see. Hi, Gold Music. Hi, Giggling Chinchilla. I haven't seen that before. Said hi. Is that like a button that you guys press? Anyways, hi. I show you X and I want you to do Y type videos I love so much. Oh my gosh, yes, like I guess associated instructions, like if I snap, I want you to wiggle your toes, things like that. I love doing that. I used to be and still am a bit obsessed with those kinds of oil lanterns. Prefer their intricate yet long lasting for the paper East Asian ones. I've never had an oil lantern like that. I used to have one of the little ones where you like crank it up in order to generate power to it, but I've never had an oil lantern before. Pretty okay, can't complain. It's been a while. I missed your long live stream. I know. The last stream I did was on Easter and it was like over 3 hours. And life's just been busy. Like the truth is I would love to do this full time, but it's just not in the cards yet. Hopefully in the next couple years I will be able to transition to just doing YouTube, and then I can devote all of my work time to like making videos and streaming, and you guys will see more of me. But at the moment I have to balance this with work and other things in my life. see. Yes, it's a button. Okay. For a YouTuber, I'm honestly not very tech savvy. That makes sense. I put the tags in the description for shorts. We'll try without that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just put like 2 tags at the end of the title and then just like a few in the tag dedicated tag box. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like every YouTube does something different, and then a lot of the algorithm is just chance. Yeah, YouTube Shorts ain't the best for those of us who are meticulous, I know. I'm wondering too, sorry, I have to kind of readjust. I wonder if I'm just showing up in the Shorts feed for people right now. Were y'all scrolling through the Shorts feed, and is that how you found me here, or did you get a notification, or I don't know how it works when you do the vertical live streams. I'm sorry, the ASMR quality is not the best right now. We're mainly just chit-chatting. It's under Analytics and Trends tab. Then you can do your main search term like Reiki or ASMR, etc. Kind of like TubeBuddy built in then. That's really cool. Have I had to fire? I'm the only employee at my store. It's just the owner and myself. And he's like very dedicated. It's like a relatively slow location, so like 1 to 2 people at a time can do it if they're like, good at managing everything. But before he hired me, for the long, he was there from, I mean, open till close every day, and I don't know how I did it, but no one to fire because there's no one under me. I'm just, I guess, technically an assistant manager. Let's see. Right, and some you don't use tags. Right. Yeah, some people don't even bother with, trying to get pushed out in the algorithm, and they're just lucky. I saw your thumbnail red showing live. Gotcha. Oh gosh, there's a thumbnail. I didn't set a thumbnail. Probably took a terrible picture of me. That's good to know though. I was watching a long vid and it got recommended on the side of my PC. Okay, gotcha. Your stream is lagging and breaking up for me. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, for those who didn't hear me talking about it earlier, I lost power like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. And so I'm just using like mobile data on my phone right now, and I don't have the correct adapter to hook up my microphone. So it's coming through the window. That's probably why it's lagging for you. All right, Spencer sent another one. Let's see. This week on Channel 62, Bowling for Burgers, Wheel of Fish, The Crazy Larry Show, Cooking with Mud, The Manson Family Hour, Magnum PEI, Spring Rob Prism Shirt, and Little People Pro Wrestling. Yep, red thumbnail with live text under. Gotcha. I saw your shorts video and then clicked on your avatar and boom, I'm here. Awesome. Hello, Dark Ooze. How are you? Hi, Lou. I'm glad you could make it. Let's hope you don't have to fire anyone. Well, I hope not. My boss said that he's going to try to look for somebody. I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks, July 22nd through, I'm sorry, June 22nd through July 7th. So he said he's going to try to find another part-time worker while I'm gone, and then they'll stick around because his family lives overseas. So he wants to take a trip sometime after I get back. So I will probably have another coworker soon, and I don't know, I'm a little bit of a control freak. I feel like I'm pretty friendly with people, but I I just like the way that I run the store, so I'm like, hopefully he finds someone good who, you know, will have good synergy with me and with him. Okay, so I don't know actually how we lost power. It might be online now. I'm not sure, but for some reason, a bunch of people, like thousands of households in the area, lost power. I think it's probably because they're doing construction, because there's no rain, there's no, crazy wind or anything. It just seems like it came out of nowhere. Glad I could catch a stream. Please don't feel bad, Raven, for not streaming lately. Sometimes life gets in the way, and of course, we would rather you prioritize yourself. Thank you, Louis. I really appreciate that. I want to show up for you guys, but again, it's just kind of like this weird limbo stage where like I do make a little bit of money off of YouTube, but it's not full-time money by any means. So I have to split my time up between doing what I love, which is this, and working another job. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do this full time though. I just saw you were live, so I thought I would say hello and hello to everybody in here. I hope you're well. Hi Sam, I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. Other than the lost power, I'm good. Earlier today, I went to the local nature center. I'm going there a lot recently because my boyfriend and I, we got year-long passes, so we can go there basically for free now anytime. Oh, you're welcome, Spencer. I do my best. I've never taken a theater class or anything like that, so I'm kind of awkward, but losing power, indeed. Yeah, I'll stay on for a little longer, maybe till like the hour mark, but the sun is getting lower in the sky and I don't really have any light I could use. Breaking news, Raven is a control freak. I honestly wouldn't have expected that. I don't know, I guess just in the workplace a little bit. I mean, don't get the wrong impression. Like, I am really nice to people, and I have been in a position where I've managed over like 6 teenagers at once before. And so I guess because of that, I'm just like, okay, overthinking where should everybody be and like what's the best way to do this. So like it's just kind of ingrained in me. Your latest follow instruction video is my new favorite, I think. I had to rewatch it in the morning because I fell asleep straight away. Oh, good. The one with the lantern in the title that I posted, or the lantern in the thumbnail. I'm glad. I like to do videos that are like similar to what I've done in the past, but just like different triggers, Also, I wanted to mention, so yesterday I recorded a video and it's basically like, so I've done trivia questions in the past, but I wanted to do a Jeopardy style ASMR video where it's like the different categories and it's like, animal for 200, 400, etc. You guys get it. So I recorded that and I don't know, it like just didn't turn out quite like I envisioned it. I'm still gonna upload it for you guys, but I want you guys to let me know what you think of it when I put it out and how I could format it better in the future. Let's see. That would be awesome to go full time. We can do it. Yes, Kyle, we can do it. I believe in both of us. I feel like we've both gotten, in a way, the hardest part, like starting and gaining a little community, cultivating that is the hardest part. And then, you get the ball rolling and your channel starts to work for you. My room is different. So I'm in the same seat that I'm am normally in, and this is my typical background, but I just don't have any of my normal lighting or anything. Did I hit 12K? I didn't think I was there yet. Did I? I could see you being a perfectionist. I'm the same way when I have a task to do. I absolutely am. I absolutely am. I'm the same way with my videos too. Like sometimes I'll record something and I'm like, you know what? That was just not good. And I would rather scrap it than feel like I'm posting something subpar. Hi, Austin. How are you? Congrats. Did I really? Shows you're close to 12K. I was going to say a bunch of people subscribed then. But yeah, almost 12K. Thank you guys. It's really exciting. I feel like we just hit 10K like a couple months ago. Why do we call them hamburgers if they're made of beef? I don't know. I would say it's probably because the word is German. Is it? Burger? That is my guess, but I don't know for sure. The new triggers you've showcased lately have been great. Oh, good, good, good. I ordered some new stuff recently because I really want to keep things fresh, and that kind of keeps me from getting creatively stagnant, if you will. Going to brush my teeth and get into bed. We'll rejoin soon. Okay, Lewis. I probably won't be on for all that much longer, but if you're just brushing your teeth, I'm sure that I'll see you before I leave. But we probably have 30 minutes or so of daylight left. Once the sun gets to a certain point in the sky, you guys won't even be able to see me anymore. Hi, Brad. Missed you too. How are you? That's admirable. Being a perfectionist isn't always a bad thing. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think sometimes, though, I don't know. Sometimes I need to just go for it and be like, you know what? I put effort into this, and you know, not every video I post or whatever is going to be everyone's favorite, but if some people still enjoy it, then it's worth it. It's just hard to strike a balance. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Brad. In Germany, everything is hamburger. Like, our sandwiches, just regular sandwiches called hamburger too? What do you mean by that? I've seen menus where they have ham on a burger. I've never seen that before. They should be called hamburger. I would double sub if possible. Thank you. Shoot, can you guys hear that? Okay, no one's mowing their lawn, but like I said, my next door neighbor has a generator, so I think that just booted on, and I knew it wouldn't be ideal, but I promised you guys this week that I would make sure to go live, so we can at least hang out for a little while. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. My friend just had a long day. Oh yeah, you just had a long day, but it turned out good. That's good. Hopefully you have a nice restful evening. Oh, you're just being silly, okay. I should know better than to take you seriously, Jason. One of my first song parodies was the All-American Reject song Move Along called Mow the Lawn. I love that. If you replace the W's in when, where, and what with T's, then you get The answer to every question's then, there, and that. That's pretty clever. Oh boy, it's getting dark out there. I'm sorry, I hope that the sound of the generator next door is not too distracting to you guys. I was referring to you as my friend and gotcha as you. Okay, yeah. Just the way that your message was worded tripped me up for a second, but I got you. Germany has many wieners too. When you get a bigger bed, you have more bedroom, but less bedroom. That's true. That's true. I can't argue with that. If you're chased by a serial killer, you're both running for your life. Oh, yeah, you're both running for your life. I get it. Speak louder because I'm using the phone microphone. Can't you see the friggin' grass is long? So mow the... Can't you see the friggin' grass is long? Can't you see the friggin' grass is long? So mow the lawn. Mow the lawn like I asked you to. You said right after Cheech and Chong you'd mow the lawn. Mow the lawn. Mow the lawn is what you would do. That was a tongue twister. The leading cause of death is dying. So deep. Reading a book is just staring at a dead piece of tree while hallucinating? I would say it's more like imagining. Tongue twisters, try singing it. I don't think I know the song that it's a parody of though, so I don't know the tune to which I should be singing it. Do other countries have a day of any farm animal? Like tomorrow is Open Pig Day in Denmark, where you can go to an open pig farm and see how they are cared for and raised. That is super cool. I don't think so, but where I live it's not really a farming community, so I guess I wouldn't know. Jason, I don't know what that is, but I'm worried that it's something bad. Social anxiety is basically conspiracy theories about yourself. That is true. Some people say that life is short, but life is the longest thing you'll ever experience. Also true. It is weird how time flies. It's like the months feel short, but the days feel long. Does that make sense? What would you name a Persian-style ice cream chain? Ice Cream Iran. Oh, you're not familiar with Move Along by All American Rejects, hit in 2005. Maybe if I heard it, I would recognize it, but off the top of my head, I don't. There are a lot of I recognize when I hear them, but I don't know the names of them. We'll go steal a piglet. No. Got a bag of Norts on my nightstand. What is that? Gotcha makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yay, I'm the happiest now. Good. Do I remember the song TikTok by Kesha? I do. Please don't make me sing. I'm so bad. I do though, I do though. Always gotcha, friend. I clarified things pretty good. Oh, you're good. Brad, your message wasn't actually confusing. Just the way that I read it in my head the first time messed me up a little bit. If a fly loses its wings, does that mean it is a walk? Maybe. I just bought some Norts the other day. What is that? Are you guys just messing with me? What is that? What is a Nort? Am I saying something bad without knowing it? I'm guessing the G is silent. No, I meant you clarify, not me autocorrect. Oh yeah, you're good, you're good. If you're at a restaurant and you're waiting for the waiter, doesn't that make you the waiter? You're making me think tonight. TikTok, the very first song I parodied, I called my version Snack Fest, and it was just about overeating. I will have you. Said, hey, forehead. I'm like leaned forward looking at you guys. I'll stay on for a little longer, but I'm rapidly losing daylight right now. If some women say that all men are the same, then why are they still looking for the right one? I don't know, I guess they're just holding out hope. I think it's unfair to generalize people like that. I was doing a role play with another live stream. We were doing gotcha replies. It was cool. But anyways, I had some pizza. Okay, where did you get pizza from? Or was it homemade? I have to know. Last night we got pizza from this local pizza place. I won't say what it is because I think it's specific to my town, but it's really good. I'm excited. In 2 Saturdays I get to work at Mystic Fest to do Reiki for the weekend. I'm pretty much ready for it. You guys, I know there's not a whole lot of people in here, but if you haven't already, please support and subscribe to Cosmic Whispers. He's awesome. He does Reiki ASMR, and he's like the real deal. He does Reiki in real life, so give him a follow if you haven't already. Please, please. When the word bed actually looks like a bed. Please. Because they haven't met me yet, Spencer says. We've got 4 head and 5 head, 1 6 head coming. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe as I keep getting older, my forehead will just... Sorry, I keep like accidentally pressing on a message and then this like menu pops up. I'm trying to scroll though. Damn right, Spencer. Cedar Point Amusement Park. Oh my gosh. It seems like you go to a lot of fun places and like amusement parks and stuff, Brad. I'm jealous. One of the world's best. That's good. The last time I got pizza at a theme park, it was terrible, and it was like $10 for 1 slice. I was very disappointed. You're welcome, Kyle. No problem. Yummy. Yes, you guys are making me crave pizza again. And I'm trying not to get food out as much because it's pricey and not good for you, but it's too tempting after a long day. If people are the If people are that they, when you feel like it's there to them, ask the one. There's nothing wrong with one that we don't know. We are only there. Okay. I reiki the leaves. Ah, yes. Glad got you though. I was at Cedar Point, saw your live. Park almost closed anyways. Are you heading home now? I'm having pizza tonight. Oh, I'm jealous. I had pizza last night though, so I don't need any more. I don't need any more. There's this local discount grocery store that we go to, and they have these, oh my gosh, I forget the brand. Maybe it'll come to me. But they're like these little personal flatbread pizzas, and they're only like 300 calories. And they're not as good as like a greasy pizza from out, but they have them at this store for like $1 a piece, and I'm like, dang, it's kind of a way to have, you know, a cheap meal without actually having a cheap meal. Spinach and feta cheese pizza. Oh, that sounds so good. Buffalo chicken blue cheese jalapeno bacon pizza. I can get on board with that except for the blue cheese. No, thank you. All good, Raven. Just keep in touch. Anytime I'm one email away. Got me anytime you want to say what's up or check in. Gotcha. There was a booth selling pizza at a gig venue I was at tonight. Should have told them to deliver some to you. Don't tempt me, Josh. I love a good pizza. You're home now as we chat. Okay, good. If you stack 2 pizzas, you'll have 2 pizzas, but if you stack 2 lasagnas, you'll just get a lasagna. Very true. Lasagna layers are endless. Blue cheese is nasty. Yeah, I would tend to agree. I like pretty much every other kind of cheese, though. Gotcha. Blue cheese is amazing. Hey, each their own. For the longest time, I was like, I don't like pineapple on pizza. That's gross. And now it's one of my favorite toppings. So, to each their own. Gotcha. Or if you flip the pizza upside down onto the first one, you get 2 calzones. Okay. Food math. We're over here doing food math. Blue cheese, I agree, is nasty. Ranch all day. Ranch is good. At least in your face, only a reflection. That's true, actually. I think your face so you can see what you actually look like. Please do my favorite trigger. I don't have one favorite trigger. I kind of need to stick to the light right now anyway because I'm losing daylight. But I don't know. I do a lot of my favorite triggers in my videos. Like the ASMR that I make is also the ASMR that I typically like to watch. If you stick your feet in the sand, the entire world becomes your shoes. When you realize people say break a leg to people auditioning, so they end up in the cast. The first time I tried blue cheese was during my friend's wedding rehearsal, and I didn't want to make a fuss, so I ate the whole burger, but I was dying inside the whole time. Yikes. Well, it's very polite of you not to say anything. A fire truck is actually a water truck. True. If your son becomes a priest, do you call him father? Asking the big brain questions tonight. Blue cheese can be great, but it needs to be used with caution. It doesn't go well with everything. What's a trigger I absolutely hate? Ooh, okay, so I don't inherently dislike people who do like mukbang ASMR. Like, it's not relaxing to me. But what does disturb me is when people have like just like way more food than any human should ever be able to consume. And like I'm sure that they get sick to their stomach afterwards. It just kind of makes me a little sad because I'm like, are you doing this for content? It must feel uncomfortable. That's yeah. I I'm pretty open to most ASMR triggers. We pretend to sleep to actually fall asleep. As soon as I finished the whole burger, I loudly said that was the worst thing I've ever eaten. Then my friends brought me a root beer float to wash it all down. Gosh. Same here. The excessive food makes you feel grim. Right. Yeah. It's like, okay, if you're just having like a normal meal, that's cool. I'm not saying people can't eat big portions. But don't make yourself sick to the stomach just for other people's enjoyment. That's kind of weird. When you say forward or back, hold on. When you say forward or backward, your mouth goes that way. Huh? That one I don't get. Jonas. I know one guy I saw do food ASMR, but he eats a meal size, not the food that lasts a week. Right, right. And that's cool. That's cool. But, you know, I hate to bring this up, but like Nick Ocado, for example, I know that he went through a whole transformation and everything recently. Not that I keep up with it, but it was big news on the internet. But like what he used to do was just, it makes me a little nauseous to watch it even. An airplane is technically not a plane because it ain't two-dimensional. My top two least favorite triggers are latex gloves and the tuning forks because they wake me up after I've fallen asleep. Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that. I do use the tuning forks sometimes because I think, you know, some people definitely enjoy them, but I try to make them really quiet. What made you start doing ASMR? So I made this channel, I want to say when I was like 15 or 16. It was a while ago at this point. And I had been watching ASMR for a few years, so I just thought it looked like a lot of fun and like I wanted to try it myself. Um, I haven't been doing it consistently since this channel's inception, though. I've only been back at it for like a year and a half now, something like that. And the reason I like it, well, one, it's a really good creative outlet for me, and it's something that I understand because I have been enjoying ASMR myself for a long time. But also I feel like, you know, like I can do a little bit of good for the world. Like there are people who sleep better because of my videos, because of other ASMR artist videos, and that makes me feel happy and gives me a sense of fulfillment. But anyways, blue cheese does not go well with wings to me. So what do you use ranch mostly for? Mostly chicken. Like if I get some, you know, some wings or some chicken strips. I think it can go well with pizza too, but typically I'll do just like, you know, no sauce on pizza, or I'll get one of those garlic dipping sauces. In Toy Story, when a toy dies, the other toys have to watch the kid play with the dead corpse. I think that the toys survive forever. Unless they're incinerated or something. The tuning fork makes me think my doorbell went off in the middle of the night, and then I'm all paranoid, and I get up and walk around the house feeling like I'm being watched. Then I call the police. Spencer has a visceral reaction to the tuning forks. What's my worst blooper? Um, hmm, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'll curse just a little bit if I like drop something in the middle of a video, or not like not nothing crazy, but I'll just be like, "Shit." I can't think of one blooper in particular. It's a good question though. I'll if I think of something else. You certainly help us sleep and relax. Good. See, that just makes me happy, and you know, I'm kind of anxious, not kind of. I'm a very anxious individual, and but this is something that like I can feel good about, you know, and I try not to overthink it. And we just have a really nice, really positive community on here. McDonald's has the chicken strips. Oh yeah, I tried those actually. They're not bad. I like the they have like this chili sauce that they came out with, and it's pretty tasty. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Pizza is a good combo too. Yeah, it is. It is. I love using the 528 hertz tuning fork for the heart. I can't remember which ones I have, like what the frequencies are exactly. I just use them for hearing tests though, not necessarily for like the spiritual quality. But I like them in your videos. I like that, and like other like sound therapy type things like instruments, and then like the singing bowls. I love those. Damn, Spencer. Beds are just wireless chargers for humans. Okay, but you don't need a bed to go to sleep, okay? And the police tell me they can't do anything about that. I should watch some ASMR to fall asleep. So I put on one of Raven's videos and then the tuning fork again. It's a vicious cycle. In terms of food ASMR, I usually much prefer sweet food, as it's visually far more pleasant than savory food somehow, which I find revolting as a fair enough. I get that. A lot of desserts are just like pleasing to look at compared to like spaghetti, which is delicious but just looks like a plate of slop. It could be that genies existed until someone wished they didn't. Could be. I'm gonna have to show you my new Colossal Con suit. Colossal Con suit. For in 2 weeks after you're done life, you'll email. Okay, okay. Colossal Con is, what kind of con is that? Is it like Comic Con? I've been to Gen Con before, and I played Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder there. This was years ago. I haven't been able. The great Tom Lair once put it, adult language ought to be called adolescent language. That new little instrument in your vid was nice. Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. I'll pull that out for a minute. I really do have to get going here, guys, because I don't have any artificial light that I can use. My phone is getting low. Yeah, so I don't even know if I could use my phone to make light, and the sun's going down, but I'll pull this out. I'm glad you guys like it. Here, let me try to show you. This is what it looks like. And I don't know how to play any songs on it or anything, but I just thought that it would make a nice calming sound for the videos. Some of the most relaxing sounds to me are rain, tropical birds in the distance, and some low meditation music. Those are all fantastic. Why is it that when you transport something by car, it's called a shipment, but when you transport something by ship, it's called cargo? But you can dress as superheroes too, but it's mainly anime. I got you. I don't really watch anime. I don't dislike anime, but it's just not something I ever really got into. Try try some organ music. It's possibly some of the most ASMR-like instruments due to its vast sonority. I will have to look that up. Organ music. Didn't realize that was sunlight. I thought it was a lamp that you turned off before I came back. No, I don't have power right now, and I don't have any lanterns or anything except for just this little baby one, but I have to like hold it up to my face for you guys to see. So I'll probably get off here in a few minutes, guys, because I'm going to be in the dark here very soon. If people dress up as clowns, does that mean that clowns don't actually exist? Well, a clown is just someone in a costume. It's not its own entity. Me taking it seriously. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. All right, I'm gonna... I don't know how to play anything, but hopefully that was enjoyable, even without the microphone. I better go start making my pizza. Are you heading out now? Yeah. Guys, I should go here in a minute. Y'all aren't going to be able to see me here very soon. The word short is longer than the word long. That sounds so ancient and beautiful. Good. I don't know how to play anything specific on it, but I do love the sound that it makes. I'll definitely bring it back in my videos. The main issue with organ ASMR is that you need to find one, and that often means you have to be on location at some church or hall. That would be kind of, I don't know if that's something I'd be able to pull off at the moment. Oh, I thought we were playing Hell's Bells by AC/DC. Enjoy whatever it is you're getting up to on this Saturday Eve. Good night. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest with you. A lot of places in the area, like thousands of homes and businesses, don't have power right now, and they haven't given a reason why, so I don't know. I'm just gonna be chilling, but I hope you guys have a good evening as well. Okay, you guys, I know this was a bit of a shorter one, but I wanted to come on still and talk to you all. I hope that you guys enjoyed this despite the lo-fi-ness of it. And I have a video that posted today if you guys are interested in watching it. It's ASMR with your eyes closed, so it's perfect to fall asleep to. And I do have that little instrument included in the video. So yeah, go check it out if you feel so inclined. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it. And I'll be posting soon a Jeopardy style video. It's kind of fast paced, and I don't know, you guys will just have to give me some feedback on it, because it didn't turn out quite like I imagined it, but it's okay, you know. Okay, all right. Goodbye, you guys. Take care, and I will do my best to be live next Saturday as well, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening, and thanks for spending some time with me. Goodbye.